The International Court of Justice now out with a provisional ruling in South Africa's case against Israel, telling Israel to take all steps possible to prevent genocide, but not ordering the ceasefire that South Africa wanted. Israel's prime minister criticizing the ruling, but satisfied the United Nations highest court didn't go further.
Israel has an inherent right to defend itself. The vile attempt to deny Israel this fundamental right is blatant discrimination against the Jewish state, and it was justly rejected.
The ruling, which told Israel to prevent genocidal acts by its forces and punish public figures who incite genocide, is just the first step. South Africa wants the ICJ to ultimately decide whether Israel's actions violate the Genocide Convention. Israel denies the accusations. South Africa arguing that limited humanitarian aid and mass loss of life, which the Hamas-run Ministry of Health says is a majority women and children, constitutes genocide. And the country pointing to statements from Israeli officials that could be interpreted as having genocidal intent, like these October 9th comments from Israel's defense minister, saying, "We are fighting human animals, and we are acting accordingly." Israel this week declassifying documents that it says show Netanyahu directing officials to try to increase the flow of aid, water, and fuel into Gaza, despite some of his more incendiary statements in public. The court also ruled basic services and humanitarian assistance must be allowed into Gaza. It could take a few years for the court to make a final decision on the genocide question, but today's preliminary ruling allowing the case to move forward, already mocked by some in Israel. Far-right Minister of National Security writing in Hebrew on X, Haig Shmeig. The court also saying Hamas should release all hostages unconditionally. But the big question, enforcement. It doesn't have the power to execute its ruling, instead relying on the UN Security Council and member countries. It's unclear if Israel, with broad backing from the United States, will actually listen, but experts say ignoring it could have consequences.
Actions that it takes on the battlefield risk being construed as further evidence of what might actually amount to genocide down the road.
And Megan Fitzgerald joins us now. Megan, the court really doesn't have any teeth, right? I mean, it can't send out the police to enforce this. So what comes next?
Right. So, Tom, Israel has 1 month to submit a report to the court on the steps that it's taken to comply with the court's orders, including making sure that they're taking measures to improve the humanitarian situation for the people in Gaza. If they don't do anything, that could significantly hurt their case moving forward. Tom?
All right, Megan, thank you very much. Megan Fitzgerald in London for us.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.